Alright, so today we're gonna do some ribs. And these are pork ribs from Leedy's. And we're gonna pull the membrane off first. And after we get that done, we're gonna do some trimming. But for the most part, in terms of just, getting the membrane off the back, take this and you just pull. So you got to get it going first. So you get that done, membrane off, and just throw this in the trash. What I also like to do here is cut this fat off the back as well, and stick that here for now. Clean out this little cartilage here, and we're ready to go. Now, what I like to do as well is trim some of the fat off right here, as you can see. This will render because once you put it in the cooker and you do your wrap at 2 hours, it'll pretty much render down. So now it's time to hit it with the deadly high size rub. And we just go once around. We don't need to do 5 or 6 different layers of rub and this and that. We just hit it with the high size rub. That's gonna get all the seasonings in there that we need to make this a nice piece of meat. Because what we also do is we lay that nice barbecue sauce that we made. And so let's get this down and let's get this on as well. So I try to put this on nice and thick as thieves, as they say. Get it all on the sides. We got some nice salt, pepper, some sweetness. We got some heat on here from a habanero dust that we use. But this has been my go-to rub, or it's actually my rub, and it's been pretty good. If you want to test it out or get a bottle of it, let me know. You can get it on the website. But this is it. We don't do too much on the ribs, because really what we want to do is just make sure we got even spice or even rub. We'll dry rub it. We've got salt, pepper, and some other secret ingredient. The second rib, we're just going to do the same thing, where we just pull, and pull. Stick this here. Sometimes you'll get a little issue where you miss, but you just come back very patiently and get the rest of it. Done. Same thing as we did before. We're gonna take this down a little bit on the back. We don't want, we'll make sure that rib is nice and even and we get as much as fat off as we can. And I tell you, these ribs are a whole lot easier to trim than a brisket. Brisket takes some time, but ribs, for the most part, you can just get them. I'm gonna flip it over, and we're just gonna square this here. All right, now we're just gonna hit it with the rub, and this is gonna be real quick. This doesn't take a whole lot of time, and we're just gonna get it in. Flip it over. And as you can see, kind of hit it pretty quick. This would be the dry rub. And this guy, as you can see, we got a nice little cook going. So this one will be sauced, this one won't be sauced. This will be my dry rub. So I'll give it a little bit more. I'm gonna let these sit for about an hour, and then they're going in the cooker. All right, let's pull the drawer out. We got 2 racks of St. Louis cut ribs, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure that this thing is ready to go. It's gonna be a tight cook. Just sitting out here all day, enjoying a Madeira and watching the barbecue. Cute. What we're gonna do now is we took this one, which is the one we're gonna wrap. We're not putting anything on it. We've got butcher paper here. What we're gonna do is just wrap it in the butcher paper. It is almost done. I can tell you that now. So we do a flip over here once, and then another flip. And then what we do is we fold this in, lift it up here, lift it up there, fold it in, and we're done. So we're gonna put this back in the smoker, and probably for about another hour, hour and a half. But this one is good to go. When I open the smoker up, incredible in terms of. And when I go back, I'll show you what the other one looks like as well, so you can see it. But this looks great. So far, the cook is going as planned. We'll see you in a bit. So we have got a cook going on right now. I went and I've already wrapped this particular one, and I'm going to put this in the bottom rack. I'm also going to take this guy here in the top rack here, and he'll get moved to the bottom rack as well. So this is the one that we're going to do all rub, but give me a second. So move them both to the bottom rack. The top rack has most of the heat, and we're good to go. So we're going to do a quick test on the ribs, and they're right at about 190. So we're going to move this. Ooh. Take out the wrap. Ooh. And we got sausages up top. What we're going to do is put this in the corner here. Move our sausages. It's time to sauce. So we're going to sauce the top one. Got these bones pulled back. Generously put the sauce. We made this sauce last night, so you know it's nice and thick and ready to go. So that's on point. What we're going to do now is I'm going to take one of these sausages for the road. We're going to close the lid and let it sit for about, I want to say, 45 minutes, an hour. Bottom rack should be done, which is no sauce, just rub. Just took the ribs and the sausages off, and they came out beautiful. Look at that. Unbelievable. All right, so here is the rub only rib. I'm gonna bite into it. I already bit into it, so I kind of know what the result is going to be, but the tenderness on this rib is outstanding. clean bite, as you can see. No falling off the bone stuff. This is just straight bite into and pull. Very moist, very seasoned well. We did a good job on these. All right, let's try one real quick. See if we get a clean bite. Clean bite. Pretty good.